ChaosMagemon, Nat 1995 here in the video game fanfiction plot with a new chapter for you all in the Chi Wizard Ninja. And remember, I do not own the Naruto series or this story. I give full credit to its author by ChaosMagemon on fanfiction.net. Demon Sorcerer vs Sea Monster. It was day 2 of Naruto's and his girls' little vacation at the hot springs resort. Naruto hadn't told them about the dark chi sensation Shindu felt last night, and hadn't sensed the sensation that morning, but still felt prepared in case something came up. Right now Naruto and his girls were resting in the open air bath. "Dig this bath, huh girls?" Naruto asked as he rested his arms on the edges of the bath. "I know. I feel totally revived." Ino stretched her arms up. "It's so wonderful." Hinata stretched her right leg up and out of the water, pointing it upward, and wiggled her cute toes around like she did when she bathed at home. Naruto, watching this, thought to himself, "Kami, that is a real turn on." Naruto continued relaxing as he watched his girls relax in the waters as well, while noticing their breasts practically floating above the water. Temari, noticing Naruto trying to contain his urges, smirked, knowing just how to raise it out of him, and Tenten is the perfect candidate to help her. She scooted closer to Tenten, whispering in her ear, "Hey Tenten." "Yeah?" the bun-haired girl whispered back. "You up for giving Naruto a show?" "A show?" The weapons mistress raised a brow. "Yeah, look at him. He's just itching for one of us to do something to grab his attention." "And you're thinking it's us?" Tenten asked. "Why not? After all, me and you could be quite a team," the fangirl explained. "Seriously?" "Hey, it's possible, and don't you want to get a rise out of our man?" Temari tempted her. Tenten eyed Naruto, seeing he was glancing around at the girls waiting for them to do something sexy, and smiled. "Well, guess it couldn't hurt." "Agreed, allow me to start it," Temari said, getting behind the panda head Kanoishi and started massaging the girl's shoulders. Tenten moaned in delight from Temari's gentle touch, which got the attention of Naruto, Shizuka, Hinata, Jade, and Ino. "Temari, this is some massage." "I'm glad you're enjoying it." Temari smirked, waiting to do more with her. Naruto thought, they are doing this on purpose. Obviously. Kurama thought back. Tenten continued enjoying her massage, but suddenly could feel Temari's breasts rub against her back. She would have protested, but was too busy enjoying the massage to even care. Temari, feeling she did enough work on the girl's shoulders, smirked as she lifted her hands up, placing them on Tenten's face, and started pinching and rolling her cheeks. The weapon's Kanoishi was taken aback by this move, but couldn't help but giggle. "Temari, that tickles." "But you like it, don't you?" Temari breathed down her neck as Tenten continued to giggle from Temari's face pinching. "Besides, I think Naruto finds this sexy." "Naruto, don't you find this sexy?" Naruto, who was watching wide-eyed, answered, "Admittedly, this is very hot." "Well, we can make it hotter for you." Temari smirked, releasing Tenten's face, and moved around to the front and placed herself into Tenten's lap, making the Kanoishi blush at Temari's close contact. "You know, Tenten, you really have a cute face." She gently placed her hand on the girl's face, rubbing it. Tenten turned red from Temari's actions, but smiled. "And you know, Temari, you got a beautiful smile." "You think so?" Temari, turning her face modestly while blushing. Tenten laid a hand on the wind girl's face. "I do." Temari smiled. "Well, thanks, and you know I never did properly apologize with how I handled you in the Chunin exams. I'm sorry." Tenten smiled, pulling the girl into a hug. "Hey, it's all in the past now. After all, we are going to be two of Naruto's wives, aren't we? So we just need to forgive and forget." Temari, accepting the embrace, returned it. The two girls hugged, and while they did so, pressed their breasts into each other just for an added turn on for Naruto. Naruto was still watching, and who was already stiff below started getting stiffer from the hot womanly hug. Temari, still not breaking her hug with Tenten, turned her face and gave her a peck on the cheek. "Temari." Tenten was surprised at her move. "Sorry, I couldn't help it." Tenten smiled. "Well, you know something? I liked it." She gave Temari a peck on her cheek in return. Temari blushed. "You know, Tenten, you got soft lips." "So do you." Tenten giggled, prompting Temari to giggle as well. Naruto and the other girls watched as Naruto spoke. What better way to enjoy a vacation than watching a little hot scene while in a bath? The girls just remained silent. Meanwhile, at the beach outside the resort where other vacationers were enjoying themselves, Zilong walked along the beach reaching the waters. Enough time of relaxing, Amabuzu rise up. He chanted and the water started bubbling until the water creature emerged with 4 waving tentacles made of water. The sight of the monster scared the vacationers who started making a run for it while screaming as the monster started wrecking the beach. Back at the bath, Naruto's eyes turned red and the girls noticed. Naruto, what's wrong? Hinata asked but Shindu answered. Dark Shi is nearby. Dark Shi? Never good. Jade replied. We must hurry and find the source. Shindu said, making Naruto stand up, but Ino spoke up. Naruto or Shindu, don't you think we should put some clothes on? Shindu remembered that they weren't wearing anything inside, of course. So after getting dressed they hurried to the source of the disturbance, seeing the wrecked beach and the monster in the water. Whoa, what is that thing? Tintin gasped. Some kind of sea creature? Ino asked. Not just any sea creature, an Amabuzu. Shindu explained. Well Shindu, you're the expert, where do you think this guy came from? Jade asked. Shindu made Naruto look around until he caught scent of the dark chi. From there, he ran for the source followed by the girls until they happened upon a figure with his back turned. Turn around and face my fury. As you wish. The figure said, turning around revealing Zilong. You! Shindu gasped. Surprise, surprise, Lord Shindu. Zilong chuckled. Wait a minute, you know this guy, Shindu? Jade asked the fire breather but was interrupted by the dark she wizard. Shindu and I? Oh, we go way back. To the time I raised him up from the netherworld to take his powers. Zilong growled at his attempt and failure. Wait, that was you? Jade was shocked. Guilty. So who are you? Naruto frowned. I am the master of the dark Shi arts, the wizard of mayhem, but you can call me Zilong Wang. Zilong Wang, you wouldn't happen to be related to A? Jade trailed off. Why yes, he's my father or stepfather if you will, but still he was the closest thing I've ever had to a father. But how could you have power when Daolan Wang doesn't? You and your family may have disenchanted my father years ago, but the place where he acquired his powers still stood and waited for a new master. Preferably me. Zilong held his staff. Shindu spoke, so I am to assume you've come back in hopes of trying to take my powers like before? Of course. Naruto realized, so it was you. You were the one who gave Sasuke that demon chi removal potion. And launched that attack on us in the village. And another point for the demon's vessel. Naruto frowned. I'll make you pay for what you led Sasuke to do. Well, you know, then it's a good thing me and my monster aren't your only problems. Zilong waved his staff, summoning 40 dark chi warriors. 2 can play at that game. Gan, Ren, Kui, Zen, Dizzy. Naruto called, summoning his 5 warriors. Were they back for another helping? Zaku asked. We can handle them. Tayuya replied. I know, but for an added bonus here's some extra help. Shadow-kun come. Naruto called as 21 Shadow-kun emerged with 7 ninja, 7 samurai, and 7 razor types. Girls, you help my dark Shi warriors and Shadow-kun face Zilong and his army. The Amabuzu's mine. But how are you going to fight something that size? Shizuka asked. Naruto smirked. To fight a monster you must be a monster. He activated the monkey talisman with his own chi magic and took the form of Shindu. Alright Shindu, let's teach that puddle a lesson. Shindu controlled the body, taking a step back. You realize I am a fire demon, battling on the water isn't my ideal playing field. Then you'll just have to deal with it. Naruto called, making the dragon body fly forward as he wrestled with the solid water creature. Attack! Zilong ordered as his dark Shi warriors charged. What he said. Jade called as she, the girls, and Naruto's minions charged. You hear the latest forecast, boys? It's a hurricane. Zuko launched his air blasts at 3 Dark Chi warriors and whipped out his boomerang shuriken, launching it, nailing another one. Good move, Zuko. Now how about giving another wind manipulator a chance? Tamari said, waving her fan, sending cutting winds, destroying 5 more Dark Chi warriors. Hinata and Shizuka were fighting 12 in their hand-to-hand combat styles with the aid of 3 ninja Shadokan. Hinata used her gentle fist against one warrior, puffing it away. Not bad, Hinata, but check this out. Shizuka said, using her roaring gale chop technique on another warrior, puffing it away. That was awesome, Shizuka. Hinata cheered. Ino and Ken were facing against 5 of the Dark Chi warriors with the aid of the Razor Shadokan. Hey, do you boys know this move? Ken asked, sticking her staff into the ground and spun around it, delivering kicks to her enemies. 2 Samurai Shadokan, being led by Kimimaro, Jade, and Ten, were tangling with 10 more warriors. Behold the power of the Kaguya clan. Kimimaro drew his bone swords, striking warrior after warrior, with Jade using her own sword weapon alongside the Samurai Khan and Jade using her basic martial arts skill. Tayuya was using her flute while Dasu used his sound amplifiers to disorientate the warriors' senses, leaving them open for Dasu to strike them down with his sledgehammer. Zilong was watching in disappointment but looked to the water, seeing his summoned monster was getting the better of Shindu on the water. Naruto, Shindu struggled to hold on to the monster but found himself getting pulled into the water itself, much to the dragon's ire. Let go. Shindu used combustion against the monster but it did nothing. Now Amabuzu, take him into the water. Zilong ordered as the monster started dragging him into the bottom of the sea. Naruto. The girls cried. How long can he stay down there? Hinata asked, worried. No idea. Jade replied, in worry as well. While under the water, Naruto, Shindu struggled as the ninja thought, oh man, I wish I still had the water demon chi. Well, you better think of something soon before we suffocate and my fire goes out. Shindu thought. Hang on boys, Kurama's saving the day. Kurama thought, channeling his chakra into his vessel. With the Kubai chakra enhancing Naruto, Shindu, he was able to cause the water tentacles holding onto him to dissolve, allowing him to burst out of the water and shake it off. He's alright. Shizuka noticed. Zilong growled, show no mercy, Amabuzu. The water creature continued attacking Naruto. Shindu, who was trying to strategize, how do you fight something made out of water? He gasped, seeing the red nucleus in the center, by attacking its core. Shindu thought, Naruto, while it's true fire does not work on water, but sometimes if the heat is more overpowering than water, the liquid will evaporate. Then we'll just need more firepower. Naruto said, summoning some shadow clones, and there stood surrounding the water monster 5 Shindu Narutos. Okay boys, fire in the hole. They each powered up their combustion and launched it at the monster from all sides, causing the creature to scream in pain as the water evaporated, exposing the floating nucleus quickly before it can reform any more water. They fired their heat beams at the nucleus, blowing it up. No! Zilong cried in frustration as he noticed his monster and Dark Chi warriors were defeated. No more flunkies, Zilong, just you and us. Jade said as Naruto, Shindu stood behind them. Another time perhaps. Zilong used his magic to vanish. Typical. Jade commented. Where'd he go? Ken asked. Who knows, Naruto replied as he transformed back to being human. Way to go everyone, you all did great. We did, didn't we? Ino smiled at the girls. Naruto turned to his 5 henchmen, and you all did some impressive work as well. And for that, how about joining me and the girls for the rest of our vacation here at the resort? Really? Zaku and Ken gasped. You've earned it, but how about looking more casual? Naruto used his chi magic to turn the 5 back into their human looks. What happened to us? Dasu asked. Just a simple camouflage for you all to use in case you want to walk around like normal people. Naruto explained. Thanks, Master. Tayuya smiled, knowing they won't always have to look like their Dark Chi warrior selves for life. Well, come on, we still got today and tomorrow to enjoy ourselves. Naruto cheered, prompting the others to as well before they headed back to the resort. About 2 days later, they returned to Konoha to tell the Chans the news of what happened. It was at the Namikaze mansion as Uncle's cry echoed, "Aiya! New Dark Chi Sorcerer is on the loose?" "Afraid so, Uncle, and he's just about as bad as Daolan Wang," Jade explained. "What do we do now, Uncle?" Jackie asked. "Only thing we can do is wait for next moment Daolan Wang will strike. Until then, Naruto, you must keep on your toes, for if this Dark Chi wizard could make a potion to steal demon chi, it's possible he could do far worse than that," the old man warned him. "I understand, Uncle Sensei." Naruto bowed his head. "By the way, where were all of you when you ran into him?" Jackie asked with his hands on his hips. The group looked nervous, not wanting to tell him where they went, until Naruto summoned his Shadow-ken that held onto them. "Gotta go, bye," they called, being pulled into the shadow in the floor that vanished, where the Shadow-ken would take them somewhere else in the village so they wouldn't have to answer Jackie. Jackie sighed, "I can never leave Jade alone." "Buck up, Jackie, she's a growing girl," Viper reminded him, besides it was enough time for her to bond with Naruto and her friends as well. Jackie thought about it and smiled, "I suppose." Well, that's the ending of that chapter. I do hope you enjoy this video. If you like to see more, remember to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel and leave a comment down below. Until next time.